Good morning, fellow Ambazonians. Today, na Monday, the 11th day for this month for September 2023. My name na Capo Daniel, una own countryman, sense past king, Mr. No Connie. I don come again once more with our daily podcast, a program where it bring una the truth. It bring una meaningful information, fact-based analysis, for help we as we waka for this journey to our freedom, to the independence of Ambazonia. Fellow Ambazonian at home and abroad, I bring una revolutionary greetings as we start this Monday, when our country Sunday, a very important day, where for throughout our territory, all man in the close his shop, stop school, park a bike, park a taxi, for observe a ghost town day, for demonstrate. Say collectively, we as a people, we want separation. We as a people, we want freedom. We want independence from La République du Cameroon. This exercise is very important. There is a time in the life of a people when they realize that they must pay a price for their freedom. When collectively, we as a people, we come to realize that something is going so wrong that we need to stand still and pay the price for us to be free. Closing our shops on Monday is a costly exercise, but we do so knowing very well that we are doing so to demonstrate something. We are paying a price to do something. The fact that everybody accepts that something is going on wrong, that we need to stop and fight for as a people, makes it a legitimate action of liberation. This collective will of our people, it gives the legitimacy for our soldiers to stand as vanguard, to be able to use force, to force those who are disobeying the ghost town to stay in line so as to protect the collective interest. This is the ultimate logic of our liberation struggle. The price for freedom. Now the title for today's podcast. The price for liberation. The price for liberation, now a price where you pay them when you don't see there is no option. We don't see there is no way for us to go forward with political parties in Cameroon with the same business as usual, hoping for our parliamentarians, hoping that Paul Biya is going to die, democracy is going to come. All the hopes have faded up. All the exercise of all Anglophone conference have come and go. Nothing have changed. And our people realize in 2016, with the torturing and humiliation of our lawyers and students, that they must do something. We must be willing to stop everything to make sure that we have something, that the past will never continue to pursue us into our future. This ghost town represents that collective will that accept that something is wrong and something needs to be done, and that everybody should participate in paying that price. Our people understand and they accept it. It is acceptable collectively for us to sacrifice for this ghost town. That is why ghost town remains the symbol and what I have labeled one of our 4 pillars of resistance against Cameroon and our power and tool for self-determination. There should be make a distinction because there is a danger that we see in our struggle. There is a difference when people are forced to pay a price collectively, knowing very well that it is needed, it is necessary for them to demonstrate collective will in fighting for liberation, and when people are doing so out of intimidation. There is a big difference. When people are made to see the wrongness, the necessity of collective resistance, it is always acceptable, and Ambazonia should always pivot to reasonability and maintain this spirit in all our policies that we take and we do. Fellow Ambazonians, in the heart of our fight is the minds and hearts of our people, our collective will of resistance. And within that setup, our collective psychology is paramount in our ability and capability to free ourselves. It must start from freeing ourselves from mental slavery before we can free ourselves from the physical chains that binds us in La République du Cameroon's enslaved men. To this effect, I go tell una some small story we go help for enlighten our people about all these big talks we today I bring them for inside our cultural warrior episode. The mindset we done to kill our people them for be able to come out of the life way they done be. A typical example, it go be now when you go back for village. A man where he done come out for diaspora, he go back for village for compound, where pa he get plenty woman them. As our traditional compound, they don't always be. Pikin where he done come out for diaspora, or he done come out for Douala, for Yaoundé, for town. He come back for village, visit village. He brings small money, he buy small shoe them for Pikin of a house. He bring that thing that can honor a family. For can show say he don't go work for outside, he don't come back. Say prosperity, he don't come back. Now time for joy. The people then wait there for that village, for that compound, then get different group. Then get picking the way then come out for your own mommy or for your own big mommy, or how would you call them for inside? Boom, mbamba. Picking them for that your own mommy, they go see and say, yes, now our own brother this he don't come. He don't come, he don't bring with good things, he don't bring with good face. Now pride for our family. You get the other moyo them for that same family where they go look that pikin talk say it means say that mommy will be there for years, so will be the make our competition for farm, will be the do a small jealousy and younger them for village. It means say own pikin can put it for another higher level where you go high past our own level. Maybe that pikin is the commander for some woman where they be neglected, they be saying a woman where their husband love himself. They go say, than for them for left this woman make you get this pride. The pikin where you don't come from diaspora or for town with money, or you don't come on for CDC come them, he come with small money, make them poison that pikin, kill him. They go poison that pikin, kill him. Because then choose for react in that their own slave mentality way, it will be out of that pikin own lifestyle. With jealousy and anger, where that pikin you not even first know where to go on. They go decide for kill that pikin. Maybe not be even Moyo Ombanya. Maybe only for inside that mommy on pikin them. Another brother for that pikin. Where he don't come for town. He don't bring money. He go see say, huh? That means say na me I don't end up for this village. At the work now you don't go come for show say you the shine. Oh, what a foolishness. For people the way they live that kind of life. Where they go kill some man because he don't build house with a big palace. You go destroy some person because he don't prosper. Woman go jealous another woman in Pekin because that Pekin fine, he go choose the best man for inside village. They go kiss on one say, or lie say that one he get witch because in a mukala or because he get light skin. The wicked black man syndrome. The chains and bonds of a slave. The mentality that makes the people who are down there to kill the only hope that they could have. Not knowing that in reality, when your moyo ipikini come for town, even if na small 500 it drop for your hand, in addition for the wealth where you get them. If your brother he come back where he don't prosper, past you where you be there for inside town, for inside village. Now your own pride say your own brother, he don't prosper. He go only benefit you. He no go ever take away from you. He go only add for you. If you no get money, now your own brother he get money. You know, say at least if poverty today, you go get some place where if you go cry, you go feel borrow money for day. It go only add for you. But if that evil, wicked black man syndrome where you get them, it put your pride so much where you go look na the internal competition for that family. You go look say na your own banya, it means say, so they need to bring down that person. The family don't need to get any person where prosper. They need to bring them down. When then kill that light for that family, the whole that family it will remain for darkness. Maybe that person where he become from Douala, he become from abroad. Now the person where if you can move one man for that family, it go come out, it be something, it go be two people. Maybe that water way if you can buy him, it go even give long life. For that papa way, now he be papa for big papa for all women for that village. It go make him, so nothing go drop for your hand. There is no benefit of destroying the person who is a light just because it is not you. There is no benefit of destroying the only one person for family where you don't come for diaspora. He bring money, can't give him for una. Then take that very money, go buy Ngambe, he can't kill it. It go be na only losses. The people they didn't remain for that poverty, they go remain for poverty. How does this relate to our collective psychology in Ambazonia. There is a huge poverty gap. There is a huge literacy gap within our community. Those who by no fault of their own have fallen within the gap of the system. Those who have been condemned because all our natural resources that were supposed to power our private economy have all gone. You have been condemned to live a miserable life like a bike man, a miserable life like a gari boy, a truck pusher, but you know you could do better, but there is no way and no hope that there is anything that is going to change you to do better. You know, say you're under end for village. You know, say there is no hope for you, there is no way for you. You are living a miserable life. The misery of a man faced with a hope that does not belong to him. He have a choice to act in the kindness of their misery, to receive that which is good, to thank you and swallow their reality of their own life. The anger of a miserable man can make you to do what would destroy the only hope that could end up removing you from your misery. At times, our people in the grassroots, my own country people, them, those who have fallen within the cracks, you can ask yourself, what is the use of school to someone who have nobody in front that can make him to enter a NAM? Neither do you even have somebody who can send you to school. What is the use of school to you? What is the use of school to a people whose life have been decimated to destitution, who cannot even pay school fees, who can never alone dream about entering into boarding school or even going into university? What is the use of school to you? What is the use of business to you, whose life have been condemned to Sansan boy, hunting in the village, broken firewood, loitering around without any hope? Your only solace may be that to smoke mbanga, to relax yourself from the stress. What is the use for business? What is the use even for traffic to you if your life have been condemned to a bike man with no hope of coming out of your misery? What is the use of business? What is the use of school? What is the use of kindness? What is the use of gentleness? You may as well destroy everything. It means absolutely nothing for you because you actually have nothing to lose in the first place. But the kindness of a miserable man, the kindness of a destitute, is that seed that brings to him the freedom that he so longed for, that is far within his reach. It is the ability of that moyo for allow the woman where they be neglected, where pikin and come back for town, for shine, where you go end up happy in ways where you know be sabi. The kindness of the miserable man in ground zero who sees your own family member who have succeeded, and you wonder if your own family will ever succeed or if you will ever succeed. You have an opportunity of kindness, of not poisoning that one who comes from the diaspora, not quenching the only light. It is the kindness of a woman, a mbamba, a grandmother who refuses to iron the breasts of the young ones simply because she's afraid that their beauty will attract the older men which are meant for them. It is our ability to let go and choose the kindness of the miserable that ends up bringing us blessings in places where we least expect. Our people have nothing to lose. Our people are in a dilemma. They are confused. Since 7 years that I, Capo Daniel, I came into this struggle as an activist. And those who I have partnered with, those who have been attracted to me, and those I have been attracted to, have been to fight to make sure something good comes to our people. That the hope and dream of the 90s, when our people in their millions came out for crusades, whether it was Rehan Bonkem or Billy Graham, the hope of our people that it be met. Whether it was the hope of those who went for rally for the SDF to sing Suffer Damn Finish and hope that tomorrow will be a better day. It is my job, my duty, my dedication to fight for that hope to come to reality. And we know better than others that the consequences of reacting against our own, fighting against our own, benefit us in no way. It only comes back to bite our feet. There are things we must do. There are sacrifices we must make for our freedom. Those sacrifices must be limited to those that are acceptable, are understandable, and are seen as being helpful to our people and not hurtful to our people. When we fight against our own, when we kill our own, when we add more punishment than necessary, demand more than they can give, we only break and hurt our own chance and the only chance for us to see the light of the day. Ambazonians should stand up for principle, should walk in principle, and walk in the light. There is a light in the tunnel. There is hope for the destitute, hope beyond your widest imagination. That hope will require the sympathy, the kindness of a destitute. In this light, I want to end today with the issue of amber to amber for inside the great state of Boyo, for come in particular. It don't come time we don't cry the death for our queen mother, for Madame Mujang, Mrs. Bochie. For inside come, we don't cry, we don't campaign. Make the people for come, then stand up for talk. The palace for inside Bochie, where their chief ide out na for idea, it don't run village. Within the community, there don't be all type of talk. So one day the talk say, that madam, that woman, they say it be born, no be by la République, the military. But we know say there is all evidence for sure the Cameroon military, their movement right up to that stage where they come right for Babanki, come burn that house, kill that big mommy. Today, with all the pain for all Ambazonia, for that mommy, he died with them born mommy, two big mommy them for house. One of our own, General Arike, a group, they don't go for that very compound. The power they like number 2 for that chief, number 2 for village. Power way picture. I don't make a screenshot for the picture. Now picture where people them for that palace they be sending for me for video. Time where they be make the cry die for that Mrs. Buochie. They don't come catch that pa. They call in a pa Mubang Elias Ngochia. They don't carry and go to for General Arike come. They ask 500,000. They give the pa a phone. When the pa family they call pa say pa who's you day. They don't talk me the pa talk say they na for come for abo. So you don't catch man bring them for your own house, for take money for you, then you do one for blame and for another come. All this type of hurting our own people is what can destroy us. The last time we will hold our forces them for inside General Arike, then catch Ngum. This Ungum Bernard, when I be bring military, me they can't attack General Arike. Then catch your brother. I can't talk for them. I put pressure for them. I tell when I say, this man, even though he brother na devil, he work with La Republic, but he brother he live for inside village. He gave woman and picking them for inside village. The fact says some man is family member, they work for La Republic, it no means that man he be involved. The man then they stay with Una like family. Una ran catchy. I put pressure on Una release it. Una come back for me can talk so Una ran release it. But we actually the boy run come out because hard rain the fall, Una saw that they don't hide rain. He take advantage, he run. I come for public, I can congratulate Una say thank Una for release that man. No be because say I don't know or people in the village they don't know where to happen. Now because my objective no be for criticize Una. My objective no be for bring Una down, for make Una feel bad. My objective now for keep Una alive, show Una the right way for do things and for free our country and for make sure so Una be safe and alive for village. Now Una rango, this one a pure kidnapping. General Arike, Una need for release this pa, 75 years old pa. Una go give reason for La Republic for start manipulate people for talk say na Una become bonda mami gochia. We will not say na lie na La Republic their job. Una go cause problem. We they come for Abu where they focus for fight La Republic. Una go come put blame for them. For confuse people for village. At the end of the day, what are you fighting for? What are you fighting for? Every time you hurt your own, you only expose yourself to the devil and the enemy. Imagine the brother for that Obong Bernard when La Republic. He be there for village. He don't be forced for run village. Go for Fundong. Now, if you come back for your own place, for inside Mujang, for inside, if you come back for your own village for day, a Pekin and a woman, they go be forced for relocate. When I feel say when we do work a pass, some person not stay there for that village when I saw me auntie, na saw me uncle, we go look when I say now not be the reason why Pekin that run village for no nothing. When I open that door for the enemy, when I stay fine with una people, make man no go thief man it in. When I release this pa Elias Ngochia, 75-year-old man, if he die for una hand, una go talk say na wait to be happen. Una 500,000 go do una we go do it for una. Even if them pay that money for una, how long una know chop that money me finish? Yesterday for instance Bamenda, the ADF it don't turn now a very big problem. They be done first cash emperor for Alabukam, cash emperor holy, he give money. During that time, I give the number for Ayabacho. Talk me family. Una corner Ayabacho tell you say nothing this way. ADF the do for inside Bamenda. Because when you be a leader, you be responsible. You claim say now you be in control. You must be responsible for the action of those forces. You know if you don't talk say forces na your own. Any two force they talk for you, you green. They give them na blind check and then you turn your back. They go turn, begin do things the way you know fit control them. If you don't become na yes sir for any two forces, then do them. Ayabacho involved for Emperor a release. The family be done pay 800,000. They don't release Emperor. Today, they see intimidate Emperor. Say he must pay 2 million. The money, the 800,000, you Ayabacho will be talking so you give back that money. The money never come back, but they intimidate you. So who is in control? Today, with the year now, very bad news. It don't be 2 days. We don't put pressure on me to release this big lawyer we don't catch him for Alabukam for inside Bamenda Day. Barrister will be there for international barrister. Lawyer Tafa, a retired international lawyer from Russia. Now the lawyer then this way from the beginning of this struggle, they be the apply pressure. Say me the barrister way na Ambazonia way they don't appointee like a barrister for inside international criminal court. Make them apply for war crimes or pobia. Now the people then this way they be the support them. Today, we don't go right for inside the office of Bamenda. Catch kidnapping. Because they want to be na kidnapping by definition. We don't catch jam moto tutusi moto carry am. The access 6 million. Now the liberation tax for the whole Bamenda be 6 million una for one man. When I see the type of thing where they destroy this struggle. When I first know say Emperor for inside Chwalam. Na very popular man. Imagine if unarango catch person say now una dem ban brasseries, unaran catch with like 6 different women and the way they don't catch them for inside Alabukam say they sell brasseries. Then they go give una money for go sell brasseries. They go pay una money, say una allow the media go sell brasseries because they need to recover that money. That one a liberation tax on extortion. Now liberation tax that on stealing. Una think very well. Whenever you hurt your own people, whenever you come for public, instead of giving instruction for boy them, where you go help them, you give them a blank card because you want their endorsement at all costs. The unintended consequences go make them tomorrow, you know, go even get the boy them for talk about them. Because when this one boy them go for shock tomorrow, they go hide their face. Begin one blame na A, blame B. Where now will not be the ultimate responsible for all this chaos the way to go for our struggle. Turning our boys against our population for cheap political gain. We must be honest and firm when we are privileged to have the power and influence of being in leadership in the diaspora. We must not accept that which hurt our own people. Cover up for what hurts our own people. Thinking that somehow it will maintain our position and somehow we'll become independent. No. The kindness of a destitute. Release everybody that has been kidnapped. Take no money unjustly. For those business, where them be big business, you take reasonable amount in a transparent manner where it will be acceptable by our own people. Anything where you do and for dark, where you hide them, you intimidate people them. So no go talk for Capo Daniel, no talk for diaspora. That thing's the way go kill our struggle. Any leadership where they come in front, you can't accept some policy, not because if you help Ambazonia, but because it will help you gain face. that would destroy our struggle. The kindness of a destitute, the hope for his own freedom, lies within his own kindness. God bless you all. Capo Daniel, looking out for you, signing off.